Hello there everyone and welcome to Sea Power. My name is Emily. This is something a little bit different. This is a recently released mod for Sea Power. This is the Shahid Bagheri. This is an Iranian drone carrier. Now, I wanted to have a look at this because I think it's a little bit different and I think it's quite interesting to look at because I was sort of, when I first heard about this ship, I thought, well, it'd be similar to a US carrier, sort of similar capability, but it's not because, it's interesting. So this has very minimal air defense capabilities. It has the Corsairs, which are sort of show rads, basically, the nose, which are anti-ship missiles, and 2,000 rounds, 30 Mike, Seaways. This really isn't going to deal well with an incoming missile attack, right? What this ship is in real life, it's a conversion of a freighter, I believe a container ship, into a drone carrier. Now, I just don't know what it does. Like, what, other than... Because in theory, right, it's going to go out, throw its drones in the air, and then the drones are going to go find the target, kill the target. But how does it survive the counterattack? There's always a counterattack. So I'm going to try and sort of do probably two sort of mini milsimi sort of adjacent missions today. One is going to be how the Iranians would see this being used, and the second is going to be how I think it would actually be used in real life, or like what the effects of this would be in real life. Alright, let's see what happens. Okie doke, so welcome back. We've moved quite substantially in the world. We now find ourselves off the coast of Lebanon, and this is probably how I would see the, on paper, the Iranians wanting to employ this vessel. So we are basically going to attack the Israeli port city of Haifa and then run away bravely before anyone notices. I don't think this is realistic. Reason for that? Pretty simple. Launch the drone. Shahid 1, yeah, so setting up a Shahid 191 for reconnaissance. That's this bad boy here, and then we'll throw a bunch of 136s up behind. We'll do 4. There we go, and we'll just fast forward time. And basically the plan is here, just to use these guys to attack a oil tanker to simulate attacking the port. There's our 136s going up. So I believe they are catapulted off the deck here. But we'll go Shahid 191. Hello. Wow. So we'll take you down here. And low level infiltration, please. Buster over there. So we've got a Sardide. So he's got 4 Sardide 1 missiles. These are, they look a lot like a sort of Hellfire. And then, yeah. Like I say, this is the Shahid 191. It's a reverse engineer of the RQ 170. Now, Shahid 3 flight. What we'll do with formation controller, just send them in this generic direction. And then, yeah, suicide bomb themselves. Because obviously these are one-way attack drones. So you see these guys are a lot slower. Again, we'll run them in low level. This appears to be a turboprop version, I think. Just judging by the box. Sorry, not turboprop, a thingy version. But yeah, we'll send them to low level. And just let them do their attack. So, Shahid 191. Yeah, you got a service radar. We'll take you back to MCON for a bit. What we'll do is actually just say fire off 4 missiles at him. So we'll just see what the range is on his Shahid's. Very, very low. So I do want to see them fire off. Obviously, this guy is stealthy, so he's not going to be invisible, but he is, less visible. So, Shahid flight. Or can you guys only suicide bomb ships? Yep. Good to know, I guess. So he's like, yeah, definitely the ship we wanted. Basically, the idea is with that merchant that it's in the port and it's like full of certain highly flammable objects here. So he turns inbound. I'm trying to look at that Shahid one. So you can see it's that looks like a toe based off the. So this is the theoretical missile that he's using. Oh, that was badass. Oh god, I got to sneeze out of nowhere there. So he's going to do nothing to that ship, other than madly annoy it. So what we'll do is we're going to have him attack the air defence site, because why the heck not? So Patriot is playing an Iron Dome. The efficacy will be similar. So in theory, this is an Iron Dome in a good place, but we'll still see what happens. Pops up. Yeah, speed's washing off. Or maybe it's the other side of a hump. Oh well. But you know what? You can't program yourself to defend against everything. This is a known fact. Dear God, turn. Hits. And I'll tell you take on the radar next. We'll wait for the 136s to get closer, but arguably I think we'd probably be taking kind of fire, at least from like small arms at this point. So yes, the Shahid Bagheri, it is basically a multi-mission ship. It does also have the ability to deploy fast attack craft, but like I say, I don't know what Iran envisage using it for, because like I say, we'll go through the Wikipedia page a bit better when we do our next mission, which is what I think it would end up being employed. Buster. Right, we've just basically we've disabled the air defense capabilities in the area. I'm surprised we didn't get shot up by that Patriot, but ah well. Giving a flyby to the outbound super tanker attacking. That, to be fair though, even if you just did it as a literally, we're just going to sit here and attack. We'll just sit here and attack the sorry, Branglebrut. We're just going to sit here and sink a ship in the shipping channel. You saw the impact that the Dali had when it hit the bridge in Baltimore. Don't have access to the naval charts for or don't have access to naval charts for the port of Haifa. However, one assumes, they'll have similar vulnerabilities. My God, please hit him. Right, let's go weapon 3. Please wallop him. Right, this is obviously sea power just being sea power. However, I do think it would be realistic to suggest that that ship we attacked. There you go. So all those drones are now smashing themselves inside the ship. I think it would be really reasonable. Whoa. To suggest that this is sunk or has exploded and caused severe damage. This would probably be in port or like moving through the channel very slowly. Like I say, I think it's really reasonable to suggest that attack has worked. Okay. It's like I say, the ship's losing speed, big holes in the side, smoke pouring out the top. It's bad. Now we'll do one last thing, and that's going to be how I think it would end up being used in real life, and what would happen if they try to use it in real life. Stand by 1. Alrighty, folks, just like that, we are back. Now you're still going to be on Lancer, I know. The idea is it's something a little bit different this time, so doing got a surface search on. Shahid Bagheri is identified. So we found the Shahid Bagheri. We're now here as Blue 4, well, the sort of NATO-US involvement. So what we'll do is we'll just sit ourselves there. Too far. Just got a fast forward time bit here, and he's going straight ahead. And Buster. So at this point, what we're doing is we're just going to close in on the Bagheri. So he's put up some sort of aircraft. We don't really care. There's not much we can do about it. But basically, the law is it's been sort of used for shipping harassment off the coast of Yemen here, sort of Bab al-Mandab and stuff like that. So Poseidon has located the Shahid Bagheri, 70 miles away. Bruiser times 4, away. So it's a lighter speed now. So just fired a quartet of harpoons. These are older missiles, but frankly, for something like the Shahid Bagheri, dead easy. Going to get absolutely smashed. So these are going in front of the B1. The B1 does still have a roll. So we'll ride the trailing missile in. Seawiz is engaging us. Much too little, much too late. Bang, 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 bang. That's pretty much a disabled ship. But for belt and braces, text here. B1. Bomb him. Hang on. No. So there's an Mi-17 buzzing around us looking for submarines. We didn't bring a submarine. So they did actually manage to counterfire us, which missed, because how fast we're going with a manpad. Genuinely impressed that still launched. So coming in at low level, high speed. Another missile. Did you see how many bombs came out the bottom of that B1? Hang on. So yeah, I'm dropping Snake Eyes. Can I have a look at Snake Eyes? Yes. So reminder, of course, for you non-DCS players out there, these got big drag things on the back, so shouldn't blow ourselves up on this attack. But that's actually got a lovely action-packed image there. But yeah, that ship is now fully disabled. It is just incapable of going back out there. Imagine, right? You are some poor Iranian sailor who's gone to work today, and then this happens. And that was about 30 bombs. Yep, he's going down. Like, there was no way that that ship survived this. So you can see, look at that, the nose is just piling straight in. So the key little note here, I guess, with the Shahid Bagheri as well, is it is not a warship. So warships are built with enhanced survivability features, different steel, different everythings. This ship just isn't built with that in mind. Shahid Bagheri. This was a converted container carrier. Shahid Bagheri was previously container ship permanent, yes, from South Korea. Was sort of the conversion in January 2023, or first spotted in 2023, 24th of August. The first clear image was posted to Telegram and then to Twitter. These quickly went viral with many different experts comparing the design to HMS Furious, which was basically the modified battle cruiser. And then, of course, it was viral because there was that period we thought that it was off the coast of New Jersey. And that's, yeah, basically, yeah. So, um, this ship, like I say, the problem is it's massive. You can't sneak it anyway. And like I say, I think, is it a good idea for a warship for a big navy like the US Navy? Totally yes. Absolutely agree. The reason for that, the US Navy can protect this. The Iranian Navy, even prior to the current conflict, weren't capable of protecting this at all. So, anyway, the ship's going to the bottom. And there you have it. Yeah, there go the life rafts. They're in the water. They're abandoning. As the ship goes down, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Shahid Bagheri, everyone. Shahid Bagheri. Okay, this is supposed to be where the video ends, but I really want to see how this hits the bottom. Well, that was underwhelming.